Welcome to the 704 Outdoors TV show. And this week it's my turn. A landowner called and wanted us to help him out with some mature does.
Well, we're headed to Cabarrus County. Well, we're going to go ahead and grab the Wise Eye and the mineral attractant out of the old truck vault. Got us our gold digger, Wise Eye Smart Cam, and now they come with a pretty long strap, but I got an idea of this big old tree I'm going to put it on, so I brought a mount this time, so we're going to go ahead and throw it on that joker. But like I said, they do come with a pretty long strap, but I didn't want to come out here not be prepared, so I brought them out. Let's get to it. Well guys, we're over here at the end of this community. All of this behind us is all woods, so this landowner, we've hunted this property for several years, but this landowner just recently called us and said, you guys have got to do something because it has gotten out of hand. So they spent a lot of time planting flowers and shrubs and everything, and the deer have absolutely mowed it all down. They've had a garden over here. This year they quit just because the amount of deer eating everything, it wasn't even worth their time anymore. There's a bunch of them. We just drove by here the other day, and this small field right here was absolutely packed with deer. So what we're going to do is we've got our gold digger mineral attractant. This is the cherry hole punch. We're going to go ahead and set it out and get things going over here. We're going to set a Wise Eye Smart Cam on this big tree over here. That way we keep an eye on them, know when they're here, and we can go ahead and time it right and see if we can't get in here. Probably get Beth in here first, and that way she can go ahead and punch a couple tags. And we always like to start with her so she can get going. But we're going to go ahead and get everything set up and see if we can help this landowner out, because there's a ton of them. And I can tell you what, I can use all my tags, her tags, and a couple of the guys from the team, we could all use their tags, and we're probably just going to put a little dent in the amount of deer that's over here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get this hole punch out, and then we'll get the camera set. And like I said, I think we're going to come back and put a ground blind. I was kind of eyeballing a couple of these trees, but I think we'll do just as good with a ground blind, especially with all the camera equipment and everything else. It always seems to work good. Go ahead and get in a big ground blind. So I got a perfect spot, looks like, over here.
Celebrate 50 years with Barefoot Archery, the leading archery dealer in North Carolina. Carrying the best archery equipment and accessories available. Offering on-site service and repair by highly trained technicians.
Every time we go on a trip, whether it's a bow fishing trip, hog hunting, deer hunting, we come here for all of our archery needs. And Jesse has all the equipment we need to be successful on our TV show.
Find Barefoot Archery on Facebook or at barefootarchery.com.
Come on by and see us today.
So why does Whitetail Edge use Black Widow deer lures? It's 100% pure whitetail deer urines. It's never brown or broken down. Black Widow deer lures are always fresh, collected and bottled within 24 hours of collection to guarantee freshness. So why should you use Black Widow deer lures? Because it works. Visit www.blackwidowdeerlures.com.
So we're all set. I'm just double checking our hunt control and making sure that we got what we wanted to get in a picture. And as you can see right the top one right there, that's what we want to see. So we got it on that little field, and we should be good to go, guys. So checking some of my other pictures from my other cameras, looks like we got some piggies that we need to go take care of. Yep. Well, we got deer season coming up, but the pigs are still active, as you can imagine. But anyways, let me get off of this app, because I'm telling you, I'm probably going to head to the woods, see if we can't go find some pigs. But we're all set here. Now let's just count down to deer season. Well, you just saw me put out some Hole Punch by Gold Digger Wild Game Attractant, and I want to talk to you a little bit about the attractant itself. So there's 3 different flavors you can choose on the mineral attractant, which is cherry, persimmon, and green apple. I will say we have tested all of them. We've been testing this product for about 1.5 years now with great success. In both northern and southern states, the green apple has been killing it. The cherry has been great. The persimmon we've mostly been using it here in the south, not so much in Ohio and the northern states that we hunt, just because there's not that many persimmons in the area. So we've been using cherry a lot in the northern states. And what I will tell you about the cherry, though, is if you have wild hogs, the cherry does definitely gets their attention. So now if you don't want any wild hogs in your deer hunting areas, I would say that the cherry would probably be something that you might not put out as much as you would the green apple or the persimmon. These have a very strong aroma to them. When you open the bag, it is potent. That is what gets the deer's attention to come to the mineral site, and then the flavoring in the product is what keeps them coming back time and time and time and again. The green apple by far is probably one of my favorites. Again, a lot of the places I hunt hogs, and you guys know we chase a lot of pigs, so the cherry has been a hog magnet. The deer definitely come into it and they get in it pretty good, but then when the hogs come in, the hogs just take over. So that's just food for thought for when you order your different flavoring. Persimmon and green apple has been doing great for us here. Cherry and green apple has been doing great in Ohio and a couple of the other northern states. Now, going back to the wild hog thing, we actually talked with Josh from Gold Digger Wild Game Attractant and asked him, say, these products have such a strong aroma to them. Have you ever thought about doing a wild hog attractant? And so he went into the lab and figured out a recipe that he's put together, and here we go right here. It's called Silver Lining Wild Hog Attractant, and this stuff right here is amazing with wild hogs. And I just want to give you a little teaser about it and let you know about it. We will talk about this more on a wild hog episode where we use it and we actually harvest some wild hogs using it. But for right now, I just wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about the line of Hole Punch mineral attractants that you guys have seen me use just now. And again, like I said, we've tested it for about 1.5 years. The entire team has had great success with it. And again, the green apple is probably one of my favorites. And hey, the persimmon and the cherry, don't get me wrong, they're knockouts too. The cherry has been doing great in the north, but green apple's been my go-to, guys. So I hope that helps you guys understand a little bit more about the products that we've been using. And we got some deer to take care of.
I'm about to use my crossbow on him. There's a deer out there. Opening day. First afternoon. I'm really excited. There's been a whole lot of does, and he's telling me to shoot a double, and or maybe shoot one, then we'll recrop the crossbow. I
Dude, where are you?
I can't believe you spent this much money on hunting clothing.
Are you okay?
You spent $300 on a pair of pants?
I told you to buy the huntwear stuff. You could have saved so much money. Are you coming or not?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Idiot. Get more for less with Huntworth.
Hi, I'm Andy from Blackwater Deer Lures. We're here today to introduce our ultimate rut package. And what you get in the rut package is a tube of our branch butter. Great for the licking branch, the pre-orbital over the top of the scrape on the licking branch. A 6-ounce tub of our famed scrape beads. Also a Dominator and a Triple X in either the southern blend or the northern blend if you're up north. Also a scent drag and a 3-pack of our scent sticks. A $90 value for only $65 with free shipping. It's available online at blackwidowdeerlures.com.
Alright, so we just shot a doe right there out of that ground blind, and we're going to go see where the blood is and follow the blood trail into the woods. So, come on.
your bolt. Look for the green and white.
Might still be in it, right?
No, I think it's zipped over. Huh?
I didn't see them out of there.
Looking for the best archery experience? Barefoot Archery in Charlotte should be in your sight. Whether it's backyard recreation, hunting, or 3D competition, we have the right equipment for you. In business since 1966, Barefoot Archery is the authorized dealer in the 704 area for Matthews, Hoyt, PSE, Bear and Mission crossbows, and we have a large selection of recurve bows. Our experienced staff services most compounds and crossbows and can help you make the right choice for your archery equipment. From professional to backyard shooting, Barefoot Archery will get you on target. Barefoot Archery, 4410 Old Pineville Road in Charlotte.
So we found some blood, and we know she went into that hole. So let's go see where she's at.
I thought I heard her crash when she went right in the woods. You got blood?
Yeah.
Got blood?
Yep. Oh, there she is. Didn't go far. There she goes.
Look at there.
Yep.
Way to
Good
go.
day for the freezer.
Dang right.
Yep.
I knew it didn't sound like she went far.
No, she didn't. Not at all. All right, let's get her out of here and opening day. There we go. All right, so
Opening day.
opening day.
Opening day. Smoked a slick head.
Yep, them deer were wigging out.
They were freaking out.
They were freaking out. But he did put that blind out yesterday, in all fairness.
Yeah. No joke.
Yesterday.
So I've been putting out the Gold Digger Hole Punch mineral in that spot with some persimmon corn from Long Creek Farms, and we knew there was a pile of does, a absolute pile of them.
He got like 1,000 pictures in a week.
Yeah, 1,000 pictures of does. I mean, I'm telling you, like,
and like 6 came in tonight.
Yeah, we saw 6.
Yeah.
And we were getting pictures of like 10 or 12 does. So I said we were going to go over there and poleaxe some does for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but they were freaking out. I mean, they would come out in the field, freak out, go back in the woods. Another one come out in the field, freak out, go back in the woods.
I threw up the ground blind, and
he was like, that's what
I said, son, there's just too many does.
They were all there tonight because that blind was freaking them out. So it's
So I don't know. There's on the other side of that field is a couple trees that I put a lock on in, so I may get on the other side and give that ground blind some time, go shoot some more does, because I'm telling you,
there's huge does in there.
If you don't get rid of them does, you ain't gonna find no bucks. I'm telling you, out of 1,000 pictures per week for the last 3 weeks, and I've got 1 3-pointer on camera, the rest have all been does. The bucks don't need to be moving around, you know, when your buck to doe ratio is that far off. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so we just we're gonna go ahead and get rid of some of these does. But Beth punched that doe tonight, son. They were
opening
freaking
day.
out.
It feels good on opening day. No matter what you kill, it feels good on opening day.
I tell you, I didn't even know what was going on because I was like, that one started running around. I thought that was the one that you were going to shoot. I really did think that was the one that you were going to shoot. And then all of a sudden, her whack, and I'm like, where'd it go? Just a split second.
Because that one wasn't freaking out as bad.
Yeah, for a split second. I mean, I didn't know which deer she was shooting at. And then, like I said, just out of the corner of my eye, I seen the lighted knot go straight to that doe. But thank God I was at least panned out enough where I had all the deer in the frame, because I'm telling you, man, at first I really thought the one that made the circle was the one that was going to end up getting an arrow. But anyways, we're headed to the processor.
I surprised them. Oh well. Well, it was nice. It was a good opening day. Thank you to my hubby for always putting in the work for me and always doing good things for me. And
oh yeah.
Thank you, babe.
We got it set up. Well, set up for you to do the killing.
Always. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed.
Head to the processor. Go drop this nanny off for some meat in the freezer.
Oh yeah.